Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, joined by the man in black, the one, the only, the man they call Derek.
What up?
Here to bring you another AEW Dynamite. This is the Redemption Fallout. We did ask, did the Motor City Machine Gun show up tonight? The answer, no. I still have hope. You have to stick around for what I think is going to happen with that. But we are running behind. So here's what we're going to do. Shout out. It's going to be a little shorter tonight. Not because we don't love y'all, but because we need to get everyone to bed on time tonight. We don't want to be here too long, but there's a lot to dissect and get into for tonight's show. Clown, what's happening, my brother? Time for wrestling, my guy Chris. What is good, brother? What is good? Hubs, what is good? What up, CJ? My guy Derek, salute. Appreciate you, Hubs.
My guy Hubs.
Bruh, we have a big SummerSlam show preview and predictions tomorrow on HW Weekly. Go to Sean's name, subscribe to the channel if you want to hear us talk about SummerSlam tomorrow. We will be doing that because we talk everything pro wrestling over here on the Everything Pro Wrestling channel. 30+ minute overrun is crazy. I ain't mad at it, bruh. I ain't mad at it. Matt Lopez says, hi, good evening. He's also dropping some breaking news for us. I don't ever want to hear that BS AEW doesn't tell a story. I've been over it, bro. Breaking news on my AEW, there's a CMLL package for a Friday event this Tuesday and next Friday, Men's Grand Prix.
There you go.
There you go. Anyone else feeling like they're saving surprises for tomorrow night of some sort? Remind folks that stuff can happen on Collision as well, especially when it's live. I think they might be doing one that'll hurt TNA. That's just me talking, though. I know they're not in a war, but when your own partnership takes shots at you on NXT, Derek, with Grayson Waller, I think AEW is like, we'll join in on that, sure.
Right.
We'll do it politely. So that's going to be probably an issue. Looks like Tuesday could be another AEW ROH versus CMLL show. That'd be dope. D-Rich, what's happening, brother? XG Dub, what's good? My man E in the house. What is good, E? Appreciate you, man. Hold on. Who's y'all? Big C said B for redemption. I wasn't hating that hard. What you said? You said B-, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Hub said C+, so that is kind of like the line right there. But hey, it's all good, man. Claudio unpacking that Grand Prix, representing the Team International with 8 other wrestlers to face Team Mexico. Should be fun, man. CMLL is always a good time, man.
Wait, how many?
8, but I don't know if it's an 8-man tag or I gotta watch. I haven't seen the format for the Grand Prix, but that's Claudio won. Remember when he had the ribbons? Yeah. So it's like a tournament style. But
bro.
Here you go, man. This man hates Survivor Series, bro. What is wrong with you?
Come on, bro. That's a lot of people.
People keep on turning.
Good song, by the way.
See? I know my stuff.
Not gonna lie. I know I've probably heard that song numerous times, but the one time I remember it watching Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
The movie with Ivan Ooze.
Yeah, you're done. You're done.
Ivan Ooze is back.
Oh, Rita. No Roosh, no Goldar tonight. But if you guys want to help us out, man, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and do me a favor, share this. Go on Blue Sky at EPW Show, X at EPW Show. It's at EPW Show on everything. TikTok, Instagram. Our reels are off the chain. Make sure you guys are checking us out on there. Look, man, we're coming off the heels of Redemption. Lots of stuff happened on that show. It was not one of the top AEW shows, I would say. I'd probably put it actually on the lower half, which that's okay. You're going to have stuff like that. But I still think it was a solid night of wrestling. It is probably different from everyone's used to AEW hitting those home runs, and then they hit a double one night. Double's still good, you know?
Hey, listen, I always say a game is never won by home runs. So sometimes you got to chip away.
Listen to the coach. Listen to the coach right there. Thank you. It's a 10 versus 10 elimination match.
Oh God.
Derek, we need your review on this, bro.
Trash.
It's just an elimination tag. Survivor Series hater over here, bro.
That is way too many. Way too many, bro.
D, it's tradition. Survivor Series. Derek was watching when they were trying to do deadly games. So I don't know. Different times, man. Different times. You have some respect, though, Derek.
Nah, that's too much.
It was at the start of the Power Rangers movie. I remember that.
See? Told you.
Yeah.
But they're all wear rollerblades.
Right. And I agree, Chris. He said Redemption 7 out of 10 show. We're honestly spoiled. Like getting that many great pay-per-views. Back in the day, bro, we got like 1 or 2. We'd be happy.
Yeah.
Matt, I did peep that talk tonight about the Continental Cup. I remember they trademarked that a couple months back. We had brought it up on here. But let's talk about this show, man. Let's talk about Dynamite tonight, Wednesday. We were in Motor City, Detroit.
Motor.
We talked about it before. We weren't getting the Motor City Machine Guns tonight, which is fine. We see highlights of the ending to Redemption, and we jump into like what Moxley's reaction was to it at the very beginning, and he was just like, I told you, Will. I told you Kenny would do this. Each of them were right, like I said with Hubs on Monday. Clash of Podcast Monday, 6:05 Eastern Standard Time. Be there. Every Monday.
Or be square.
Or just be there. We need the viewership. Shout out to my friends at AEW Fan Hub, the Ignition Podcast, Tuesdays at 8:45. Check them out as well. They also discuss this in great detail. And very, very interesting to see how each person was right between Moxley, Kenny, and Ospreay on their view of how they see things. And is there really a right way? I don't know. It makes you wonder, though. You know what I mean? Like, what's the real right way of doing this? We don't know. So after that, Will Ospreay is like in the parking lot walking up, and Garcia's like, "Yo, what up, Will? Hidden blade, done." That was it. Like he knocked him out, and then Moxley's like, "Hold on, man." And this turned into Team X Blades all of a sudden. Like it was a Disney movie, like Brink. He's like, I don't need your patch anymore. Will Ospreay does a good job in delivering this. But you know who's the star of the segment for this first part? Wheeler Yuta. This
good old Wheels.
This little piece of sugar honey iced tea. Wheeler Yuta comes up and takes that patch like, you didn't deserve it. He just takes it out. I'm just like, yo, he's so hateable. Like, I see why people boo him. I see why people have these issues, man.
Yo, good old Wheeler, man.
I think so. But yeah, Wheeler Yuta definitely did that. And he tells him that he's friends with Kenny, but he runs into Hangman after that. And Hangman's like, I was going to come over here and talk to you, but I saw you give that patch back. So he's like, we're good again. And he was just like, I got your back. He was like, no, you're friends with Kenny, so you can't be trusted. So Will doesn't trust anybody right now. He's like, nah, I can't rock with you, and I can't rock with this. Very interesting, D. How did you take this this opening segment?
You know what? It was refreshing to see because it was only a matter of time to see what was really going to happen. After that, you think that the result of Redemption means like miscommunication, but obviously that wasn't the case. So now you see the overspill and what really come of it.
I like it because Redemption got the emotions flowing.
Yes.
Now everybody's got an issue, a problem. This is what is happening. We're getting closer to All In.
Yeah.
They're moving tickets. Big ticket days lately for them too. So say slash those prices. Right. // And they did the darn thing. So interesting to see Hangman being involved in this week.
Yeah.
Where's my dog Swerve, though? That's what I want. I know Swerve's backstage. I see Swerve's doing stuff.
Yeah.
Get Swerve on this All In card, Mr. Tony Khan. Not happy.
Yeah.
I better see Swerve. Swerve. I have a feeling it's gonna be an important match, but I don't know what they're gonna do yet with him.
There are going to be some heavy implications when the match comes along.
Like I said, man, we know where the destination is. We're getting to All In. All right, Wembley Stadium. That's what we're doing Sunday, August 30th. They're doing a good job of hyping the show up and putting the important matches at the forefront, especially tonight. And by the way, before we get into the full-blown card, Tony Khan did invite ICP to the show, and they did show up. So a little before thing. So if you're ever wondering, like when someone's like, "Remember when Insane Clown Posse was at AEW?" It happened.
Yeah.
So everybody come see the greatest show.
Great Malenko.
Derek was buying those CDs. Someone was buying them.
I was. I go lie. Back then, I had a plethora of wide variety of music. like from all the way from Insane Clown Posse, POD,
Exhibit, Crazy Town,
yeah.
I'm trying to think who else was around. Incubus,
Linkin Park.
Follow me when I burst. Linkin Park. I don't. Did they come? We had to be in high school when they came out, right?
I believe so.
Shut up! What are you talking about? Blink 182. Yeah. Punk rock. Green Day. I get into some real punk rock bands. Less Than Jake. All that. Yeah. So in the chat, whoop whoop. D Rich, man, we love you, brother. Thank you for popping in, man. We appreciate you. You guys are funny with that. That proportional image really makes the women's title match so dang obvious. I don't think so yet. We'll have words. We'll talk about this. I worked an ICP show before. It was quite the experience. Only sort of interaction was them giving us a quick thank you, but they were pretty cool. Working how? Were security? Or you talking about you wrestled? What do you mean, Chris? I'm interested. The Crazy Taxi soundtrack. You had that game?
Did I have that game?
You were a Dreamcast guy.
I think I did have the game. I remember Shenmue. Yo, 2K.
Here you go. I remember first seeing the ad for the Great Malenko and the PWI as seen in ECW. There you go.
Told you.
Look at Rob's down with the clown. See? It's in there, man. I know a lot of juggalos. A lot. Mm-hmm. So we had the whole card lined up for tonight. I actually had all of the stuff beforehand. He did try to sneak in a few matches, but he left me enough time, so I can't really get too mad at Tony tonight. We're good tonight. We're all right. We're friends. We start things off, Derek, with a triple threat match. Honestly, I don't have lots of notes on tonight's matches because I didn't need to take notes. I wanted to soak in the action,
right,
watch the show for what it was, and see if they could bounce back from this I don't even know what to call redemption, from this show that people seem to be slighted by or to mark down for AEW standards, right?
I mean, but should we really be slighted? And I'm not saying us. I'm like, should the people really be slighted for it? Because I mean,
I can understand their frustration. Like I said, I don't think Sean was saying anything that was like super crazy or offbeat when we talked about it on Monday. But I do think that there were some points to be made, like, well, this wasn't the full show. Blah, blah, blah. I would love to see when Tony could actually plan this one out. It feels like sometimes when you add like World's End the first time, didn't really fit everything in the way he wanted to. Then he found an identity for the show. What is redemption? What is the identity? What are you trying to establish? What do you want to do?
Right. But I also do think, and in my own opinion, this was something that I feel Tony had to implement to hold us over before All In.
I think he was just told to put on another show, but
probably.
Yeah, and like I say, he was trying to create that bridge, like you said, in between. But we'll see what he does next year with it if it comes back. I'm pretty sure it will. But Jungle Jack Perry taking on Nick Wayne and the AEW National Champion in a three-way, Andrade El Idolo. They were in this from rip. Lots of action in this one. And I think E mentioned it. He saw my comment on Blue Sky at EPW Show. And basically, I'm going to put it like this, D. Nick Wayne is a star.
Yes.
Andrade and Jack Perry did great in this match too. Like, I'm not taking nothing away from them, but I think we've known, like, okay, these are guys who Tony sees something in.
Right.
Nick Wayne, bro, has been on one. I don't know if we're ever going to get that match with Christian Cage. Maybe they could just do it.
It would be nice.
Even if they don't do it, that's totally fine. I think you could find a way and get some time in doing it, but I think that this kid's the future, and you got to find a way to get him into something that's good. I suggested the Hurt Syndicate. I think he fits in there. I think you could do something with him. Put him with a different manager and let things rock. Because I don't see Mother Wayne. I ain't seen Kip Sabian, which is not a bad thing either. Because now it's Nick doing his own thing. Nick could be the guy to beat Bandito, too. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, you know what? He really could. Nick Wayne is definitely a future pillar of the company.
Yeah. Listen, I can tell you about all the spots in the match. What do you want to know about when Jack Perry did that tremendous hurricane off the top, and then Nick Wayne follows up with a destroyer on the outside? Like, fantastic. I'm not going through and writing all this. Go watch the match, people. That's all I can tell you. Go watch that match. They put in work here. And Andrade, he did all of his usual spots. That back elbow is a thing of beauty.
Yes.
Chris Jericho, I don't know what you want to do with that, but you may need to retire that, man. Andrade got it. Yeah. You got it, bro. Chad, what's going on, man? Appreciate you, man. I hope you and the family are safe going up to Tennessee in the morning. But thank you for popping in, man. Hopefully you guys are leaving those likes.
Yes, safe travels. Safe travels.
Clown said team up Nick with the Busta and the Brain and let them go for the trios. Or like I said, Clown, let them run Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor needs an established identity. Yeah. Nick Wayne, Billy Starks, the Brain and the Busta, that should be Ring of Honor. You guys are going to carry this brand. Mm-hmm. There is going to be no more. Now, are you going to have people who can help you down there? Yes, you're going to have Ortiz, Eddie Kingston, blah, blah, blah. You can go through all the names. We'll bring you people from CMLL, but find something for these guys to do, in my opinion.
And sometimes that's how people get lost in the sauce, is when you don't do anything with them. When you can, and they have the ability to carry that and push it further than it's already going.
Right. Like I said, man, it was fantastic. And I love Chris just said something on the AEW Fan Hub subreddit live chat. If you guys want to check that out. Someone said that they think Nick Wayne's 2027 could look like Kyle Fletcher's 2025, and I love that comparison. It might be that time, man. It might be that time. That Suicide Destroyer is freaking insane. Yeah, it was really good. Jocelyn, what's happening? This is the fun show after the pay-per-view. The crowd made it better. Detroit's crowd was perfect tonight. I really enjoyed them. I want to see more from Rena. Okay. How the hell is that bum Eddie Kingston gonna help? Teach them what not to do? I love Eddie Kingston. I'm not on this train of you guys hating on my man Eddie, man. They seem like they're moving some ROH acts on the AEW TV, Lethal Twist, Shane Taylor Promotions, Athena, and the Minions. Nothing wrong with that. Get them in that rotation, man. Moving forward, Andrade gets the win in the match. After the match, they do an interview. He gets the ring back on. I think Andrade's on a collision course to face MJF. Not next week. I can see MJF maybe attacking him next week, but I think all in, it's MJF versus Andrade.
Yeah.
Big match.
That would be a match in the making that's happening sooner than it should, in my opinion.
No, I think it's overdue.
Think so?
Yeah, Andrade's been here, man. He's like, yo, it's my time now. I think he's performing at the best level he has since NXT days. He might even be better at this point. He's killing it. So go out there and do your thing, Andrade. By the way, this match was sponsored by Mortal Kombat 2. Not saying that I'm having that sponsor. I just thought it was a cool thing that they had in there.
Right.
So they talked about that. And then we get the Don Callis family, and we're seeing tension already, Derek. Kyle Fletcher, Kevin Knight. These brothers talking crazy-ish to each other. Yes. Kevin's like, I hope you don't lose that title. And Kyle's like, this title will never leave the family. And then Okada comes from out that back room like he just washed his hands or something. What were you doing? What were you back there doing, Okada? He's like, the title will never leave the family. And then he's staring at it. I'm like, uh-huh. they're about to cook up something here. And I love it, man. I love that they're all just looking at the championship and something's on their minds. Is there going to be an implosion, Derek, of the Don Callis family? I don't like when you I don't like when you do that, Derek. Please stop. Please stop. It's evil and weird.
I mean, the beginning of the end can happen. What you could do is you could set up a storyline where someone notices that the Don Callis family has an issue, and whoever has an issue with the Don Callis family and who they have an issue with should provoke Tony into making that match happen.
Right. And the mister said, "What up, dude? What up? What up, Brody?
Appreciate
you. Appreciate you too, Jocelyn.
Yes.
I love everybody in the chat putting the how you know. We just know. We just know. We're absolutely getting Fletcher versus Okada versus to catch that all in. Could be, man. Hey, Eddie Kingston, CMLL, 829. Let's go. Let's go. If Eddie Kingston has 100 haters, I'm one. If he's got 10 haters, I'm one. If he's got one hater, it's me. You're relating too much to Derek right now with this hatred, sir. Don't let that consume you. After we get into a trios match, Derek's favorite, the Don Callis family, which had Kyle Fletcher, Brian Cage, and Jake Doyle. Sorry, don't ask me to say it. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Speedball Mike Bailey and Bro Dito were the team. Derek, if you told me either of these first two matches was your favorite match of the night, I'm not here to stop you. I'm not here to argue with you. Because I thought this match delivered as well, this trios match. I thought it was a lot of fun, man. Well, what was the issue, bro? What was the issue? You didn't like them feet loaf sandwiches Speedball was passing out? I told everybody always tries to dog on Speedball. And I'm like, yeah, but when he passing out them feet loaf sandwiches, it ain't a bad match.
Too much chaos.
Not enough feet loaf?
No.
We putting that on a shirt. Speedball, get at me, bro. We selling this shirt, man.
Feet loaf
sandwiches. That's what that finish is gonna be called. Them kicks, bro. Yeah, Lee. Jake Doyle, I thought did well in this one too. Kyle Fletcher's fantastic as usual. Brody King and Bandito, you know what they do, man. They were out there crushing it, and Cage was out there crushing it too. Like they all six did well. We know what happens though. Jake Doyle got caught with that same roll up that they caught Kyle Fletcher with in the C2, and GG's my guy. Game over. Speedball.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. This match wasn't bad. This match wasn't bad.
See, now I know that main event match you're gonna be mad about, but
it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I'll give it. It's just due today.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah,
about time.
You're gonna have to impress me over the hill with a trios match.
I think you're gonna be impressed next week, Derek. When we're back going to Grand Slam Mexico, Kyle Fletcher's defending that international championship against Speedball Mike Bailey, who earned the opportunity at Redemption in that ladder match. Can Speedball become the international champion? Kyle Fletcher was getting worried. Kevin Knight's like, yeah, Speedball's pretty good.
You know what?
Kevin Knight, you got little shit stirs, these guys.
Right, yeah, I'm telling you, bro. That's where it's starting. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad if Speedball won it, but I still wouldn't be mad if Kyle still kept it.
Okay.
Wouldn't be mad at all. Because I know they're going to give us what we need.
Marcus the Entertainer, what's happening, bro? Appreciate you being in here. He said the show tonight was cool, kid. Let's see here. Bandito. Okay. We got matches for Tuesday happening in Arena Mexico. Bandito versus Barbaro for the ROH World Title. Kevin Knight versus T-Tan for the TNT. Kyle Fletcher versus Mascara Dorada. Sign me up. Speedball in that top 10 Canadian wrestlers. Woo! Clown. No Dino Bravo. That is for Tuesday in Arena Mexico. When I win the lottery, I'll book a wrestling match with nothing but multi-man tags and get Derek a VIP ticket. Put Paul White in one of them too.
Nah.
Go ahead, get my man Paul White in there.
No.
Well,
I'm telling you, man, they got to impress. They got to impress.
Derek, we get a sit down for the upcoming tag title match. We know who Cage and Cope's next tag team is going to be, and it's the Young Bucks. I like this promo. They did now Derek knows I'm a huge Cope hater sometimes. I'll say it. Just because of the stuff with Matt Hardy years ago.
Yeah.
Can't trust this guy.
Fair enough.
But I think he does well in these sit-down interviews. He came off very well, very controlled and in the spot. I thought Christian did well, and the Bucks did a great job of saying, like, yo, we're the now, and we're going to beat you. And I loved the setup for this. I'm waiting. I need Cope to cut that promo like he did on Ricky Starks or now Ricky Saints.
Oh, yeah.
Just coming out there. What's the problem with us beating you guys? You look like the Hardy Boys, dumbass. Don't talk to me, kid. Oh, dude. I need Rob to do it. Oh, dude. But I thought this worked very, very well here for what they were offering for this. I'm hyped to the all-in match. I'm surprised there's no FTR yet, but there's still time to include this.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if I'm ready for them to take it off of them right
now. Here you go.
I'm just saying.
This is that edge bias. Let this go. If you didn't know, Derek's favorite wrestler at one point was Edge. Probably of all time, maybe still. I don't know.
Yeah.
Get out of here with that, bro.
Come on, bro.
Might be time for them to hang it up. Either way, I think they want to have that good tag team. Bro, who would have thought the Hardy Boys and Cage and Cope would be tag champions and promotions in North America in the year of our Lord 2026?
You know what? That's
who had that on their bingo card?
Not me. No.
You think you know him? I'm up here talking about when they were young, man. I was like, yeah, I remember when they got their first shot. I feel old now talking like. Right. Man, y'all should have seen that ladder match at No Mercy 1999. Man, the TIT, Terry Invitational Tournament.
Listen, I was the first one to call out that Edge was going to be something great. I called that out.
Yeah, I saw the Hardys, though. give me some credit, too. I also thought Test was going to be something great, too, until they ruined it. Shout out to Test. I always got to show him some love. One of my favorites from back in the day. But this is going to be a fantastic match. Derek, does it have to be a ladder match? Like, are you like they're like, yo, this is just going to be a straight up tag match?
No.
You think they have to? Because here's the thing.
No, well, okay.
Do Cage and Cope need to be jumping off ladders? No, not in this day and age.
No, they don't.
But
okay. So in order for them, in my mind, in my jewelry box, we'll just say, in this world, for me, I would like to see them lose it in I guess you can't really call it tables, ladders, and chairs. But I need that's the only match that I will accept where it's 3 teams and they lose it that way. Because honestly, bro, I don't know if you agree, and I respect it if you don't. But I think the greatest tag team match that they ever had was that match, and I think the best way that they go out is that match.
Perhaps. So you're saying TLC? Maybe they saved that match though, because rumor has it FTR were looking to sign new contracts. Have they done it? Will it be done by then? Is this a match you could save for Chicago?
I say if they sign the contracts, yes.
So you're okay then if it's a regular tag and then we get to it eventually?
Yes. Because
I don't think Cope and Cage are done either just yet.
That's why I was saying earlier, I'm not ready for them to lose the titles right now.
Rob, Cope wants to hurt himself doing something stupid again. Who are any of us to try to stop him? Cage and Cope don't need to be in a ladder match, but I want to see it with 3 other teams. Do it for Chicago. Or you could have a plethora of teams in there if they really wanted to.
Nah, it's gotta be 3 teams, bro.
Nah, bro.
Gotta be 3 teams.
Listen, I'm trying to save these boys' lives. You can listen to me.
They don't have to do the ladder match, but you can still make it a big, high, impactful match, though.
If you go in there, you might as well get the ladders, the table. You might as well just go through it. But let them set it up and let them decide what bumps they're going to take.
There you go.
But it was a fantastic interview. There'll be more on that in the upcoming weeks. Next up, Derek, Maya World versus Persephone.
Shambles.
Now, this was one that I think we basically I called how this was going to go earlier on X. Maya World's the new champ. She's the rookie, the underdog. They're going to roll with her. Sheeta did try to come in here and cost her the match because that Sheeta's a heel.
I'm not gonna lie. I like Sheeta's outfit tonight.
Yeah, Sheeta's dope. She tried to cost her the title, but then when you think Persephone's about to be the new TBS Women's Champion, Statlander comes out to ruin it because they're setting up a big match, Statlander and Persephone. I don't know where it's going to happen. Is this an Arena Mexico match? Is this going to be an all-in match? Is this a story going into maybe they're going to do a women's gauntlet? I don't know how they're going to play this off. You probably really don't need to do a women's gauntlet there.
No. I think you make it a three story match. You know what I mean? Like, all right, you know what? We've been ducking and dodging each other as far as one-on-one is concerned. Let's get this over with. I got a bone to pick with you. You got a bone to pick with me. You have your best out of 3 storyline series, and I say you end it at CMLL.
Mm-hmm.
And Persephone closes that door.
Persephone might end up taking out Statlander. There is great hope here, though. I think I want to see a tag team Casino Gauntlet at some point. I agree, Chris, with that. This was what I initially would have proposed, like KJ Cope, FTR, the Bucks, Motor City Machine Guns, Rascals, and New Day. Totally cool with that. Mark said these 2 women are 24 years old and had an excellent match. I wonder what kind of TBS championship match they're planning for All In. I have no idea where they're going to go with this. I can see them doing maybe like a multi-person one again, something. I don't know what they're going to get into.
Yeah, I can see them doing that.
Yeah, but Maya gets to win. I'm not mad at Maya. She's out there. She's trying to do her best. Keep going. Keep getting in that ring. Keep getting your time and keep improving.
You know what? She looked very good tonight. Not going to take that from her. She looked very good. And you know what? She's a product of what you see in getting better each time you get involved into a match.
Matt says, I still see Athena getting involved. Maybe they could do title versus title.
They could.
For sure. Then again, we do have a Ring of Honor pay-per-view coming up, Derek, in a couple weeks, which I believe could lead to some issues. Depending on how they want to book that and where they're going with it. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens, man. ROH, always fun. Always fun to get into that. Next up, we got Mark Davis challenging Will Ospreay to a match, basically saying, now that the Death Riders are gone, you don't have anybody watching your back, and the last time you beat me was a fluke, so I'm challenging you again. Mm-hmm. Looking forward to that. More on that in a moment. Then we had Willow coming out with the Women's World Championship title celebration. No Rhino, he was in the dark match. But Willow is out here celebrating. She gets the music, the pomp and circumstance. Derek's calling her a mom, the way she's acting. When Derek said this, funny, like, while we're watching moment, Derek says, like, Willow's such a mom. And all the girls, when Willow gave that quote right before, like, don't let anybody stop you. She's pointing at the camera. My house like went silent, like, because if you didn't know, people were like, it was one of those, like, there's a bunch of people in my house, there's lots of talking happening, and it got quiet for that moment, and like all the women zeroed in on what Willow was saying, and I loved that moment. I was like, hell yeah, that's wrestling, and I'm glad. Like, these folks, they know wrestling, because of me. Everyone in my life knows wrestling because they're like, yeah, see, we'll make you watch that. He does not care. He is leaving that on for the most part. Unless there's some sports or he's mad at something else, he's leaving wrestling on. And they saw that quote, but they were into it. And I was like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. And then I had to let everyone know that there's There's a black AEW women's champ. There's a black AEW TBS champ that we just talked about in Maya World. The Ring of Honor television champion is a person of color. Like, this is fantastic stuff.
It is. It really is.
And I'm so happy to see that in wrestling. Diversity, people mixing it up. It's good stuff, man. Athena's the world champ still. Just broke Roman Reigns' record, man. Oh, yeah. I'll say it again. Johnson said black women magic. I love it.
Nothing wrong with it at all. It's nice to see.
Yeah. And it feels right. And I love this segment. This segment, they did a good job in hyping two of their most important matches for All In tonight. And this is one. Actually, you know what? I lied. I'll say they did 3 good segments to hype the matches. Willow and Mercedes come out, and Mercedes is out there. She is talking her mess. She's like, "You're nothing without me. You're this." And she's still wearing the Owen Hart Women's Championship.
Right.
And I'm calling a proposal right now for All In. I think Willow Nightingale should beat Mercedes Moné. And I am one of the biggest Mercedes Moné fans. And I do have a plan when it comes to this. I don't know if they'll execute it this exact way. Mercedes loses. She should still walk around with that Owen Hart's Women's Championship because she will feel naked without it. Yeah. Tony Khan in a week or 2 will send someone out to just go get that belt. She's done wearing it. And she feels completely naked. And I mean, personality-wise, naked without that championship. Because she doesn't have anything to cling on to as a character anymore. Like, what am I without these titles?
Right.
And there's only one person who can bring it back. And if they can pull it off and get this person from the other company who likes to give out hugs, I say you do it. And then that is the redemption arc for Mercedes Moné. I was going to say, it's too hot, Derek. Too hot to be playing around, bro. If they can find a way to get Bayley, whatever you want to call her, I don't know what they're going to call her. They'll probably change her name. But if you could get Bayley, I think you could tell a great story in the next year leading up to it. Because Bayley, she may not be the Bayley of back in the day anymore. That was 10 years ago, some of these matches that we're talking about that we love with Mercedes and Bayley. But guess what? Bayley has stuff to offer AEW. Connections, tips, people, storytelling with Mercedes Moné, helping people get better. I think Bayley is good for that. Whether you think she's still got it or not, it doesn't matter to me. Bayley has a purpose in this company. I think they should do it.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with that. Bayley would change the outcome, and it would almost be like flipping the switch, like turning the diva into the people's champ.
Yo, wow, you gotta chill. My house gets silent when we see fork boards and light tubes. I mean, it gets quiet for me too. I'm sweating bullets over here. Yeah, I don't know, man, but I love the segment. I love that they teased Mercedes teaming up with the Divine Dominion, and now the Brawling Birds. What did I say? The Brawling Birds were gonna come into play with this. And if you watch MVP's podcast, you knew that was gonna happen too. It's here. It's here. And I do agree that they should give Bayley and Mercedes a AEW tag title run too beforehand.
Yeah.
Bro, what you mean? She's Bayley. She wrestles. She might be doing the same pre-Ding Dong Hello wrestlers underneath all those pencil shavings from bad booking. She'll be all right. She'll be all right, E. Yeah, dust it off. Come here. We're gonna get you right again, all right?
Right.
Get you right again. But I would love to see what they could do for this division and what they could offer it. That's just me talking. Now, moving on up to this thing, jumping into Commander John Moxley. Commander's fantastic, bro.
Commander is fantastic.
I don't know what to do with him to give him the most. Maybe put him in Ring of Honor and just let him be the guy down there. Not saying like the champ or anything, but let him be in the mix down there. Give him some more wins because Commander's really good, and then maybe put him in a tag team.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think sometimes we get lost on the way when we have specific people come.
You have so many good luchadors, bro.
Yeah.
You got Mystico, you got Mascara Dorado, you got Bandito. Like, we got so many good people, bro.
Yes, and with us having that many luchadors in the mix, it's tough for him to get ahead. Not to say that he can't, but it is tough.
Someone's got to give him a win. And anytime he gets the opportunity, I think he shows out and shows what he can do, and he's really good.
He definitely does. He deserves that.
We knew going into this, so this would be Moxley type of story, Continental Championship match. He gave Commander a lot in this too. He gave him some of his time to do his stuff. Like Commander hits this big flip, and then Moxley comes out and hits a cutter from it. Moxley's like, I'm done playing this game after a miss curb stomp Derek, double arm DDT, or a death riding DDT, and then he puts him in the sleeper. He even had to do a bulldog choke style. He was like, yeah, you going to sleep, dog. And Commander was like, yeah, I'm done, bro. I'm done.
It was over after that. But all in all,
I'm done. Turn the cameras off. I'm done.
I'm done. Oh, but all in all, man, Commander does what Commander does best, and that's just wild the crowd, man. Like, don't get me wrong, he could definitely wrestle, but he wows the crowd to a different level every single time he gets in there.
Facts. Really good and fun, man. After this, Derek, we hear from the Bang Bang Gang. They were not apologizing for that chain match.
No.
They were out there saying Jay White is not here. He's still recovering. Juice is hurt, but Juice is there. Juice is pissed, and they're getting interviewed by Mick Foley, and they're like, well, what can we do? And he was like, well, we got 2 words for you. Bang, bang. And it was like, no, Mick, guns up. But the main thing here is they want to fight on Collision. So
yeah.
Death Riders eventually answer that later on throughout the night, saying that they're going to fight them. And then this is when it hits me, Derek. I'm like, Motor City Machine Guns aren't debuting. I think they're going to debut tomorrow night if they do have them in that arena. Special July 30th episode. It's Thursday night. Going against TNA. TNA does all that. Oh, it's not fair to us that you come over here. It's not like AEW's picking this. I'm sure baseball or something's on Saturday. They're like, yeah, you got to move, dog.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, no problem.
It's bound to happen, so you can't crucify them because they have no control over that.
That's a harsh word, Derek. Crucify. What did they do? Relax, my guy. Relax. El Juggalo, we were talking about ICP, man, tonight, man.
Hey.
What's good, man? Appreciate you. Where was I? What was I just talking about? Motor City Machine Guns. So yeah, we think they're gonna make their debut tomorrow night. Bang Bang Gang. We had talked about them looking for that fight. Death Riders accept the challenge. Mark Davis and Will Ospreay, no outside interference in Arena Mexico next week. We've also been given the women's trios match, Mercedes and Divine Dominion versus Willow and the Brawling Birds. All In's looking like it's set.
It's looking really, really crisp right now.
Derek, main event match time. The Conglomeration versus the Demand. They went in there and had themselves quite a little bit of a banger. Now, I know Derek got mad probably at the finish. We ain't asking his opinion on this one. All right, that we do what we want, So, Lethal Twist, Jay Lethal, Blake Christian, Lee Johnson. They seem like they're trying to get in good with the Demand, possibly expand the group. They help interfere and cost them the match. Ricochet hits Orange Cassidy with the Spirit Gun. I thought Bishop Khan should have got the pin for always making that man take the pinfalls. Tired of this, but guess what? Bishop Khan and Toa Leona finally have championship gold in AEW. Yes. The Demand have become the new trios champions.
Yes. Shout out to them. It has been a long time coming for them, and it's nice to see them finally get that break. You know what I mean? Like it was Bishop Khan taking so many pinfalls and not getting a win. And you know what? With the fact of them getting that win says that they've gotten a hell of a lot better than where they were.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I saw that LeBron James TNA stuff too. They invited him to the show. Good publicity stunt. I ain't mad at it. Um, Marcus said for some reason I want to see Motor City Machine Guns versus the Busta and the Brain. Sign me up. Sign me up. I love the conglomeration, but I was rooting for the demand in this one. I was a huge fan of those three. Ricochet is awesome. Khan is great, and Total Leona is a beast. Told Orange Cassidy not to throw his head into that turnbuckle, man. I told them. So they get the win. There's a post-match beatdown. Brody King tries to run out Derek. Numbers aren't in his favor. It was 3 on, what was it, 3 on 6? And then it was like, well, you're getting jumped 4 on 6 still. And nothing changes until we hear Hangman's music hit. And the cowboy is back. I kind of miss that heel music.
If he comes back like that, I'll accept it.
Nah, bro. I love the triumphant cowboy music though. That one hits, bro. Derek, imagine he's got to make the save, bro. Would you rather hear that dark, gloomy music? No. That's when he's a bad guy and he's about to mess someone up. Like, I'm a bad hombre. This music, when you hear that, the galloping and all that, I'm like, oh, dude, he's here to save the day. Like, he's here to. I got something for that ass. Buckshot lariat, knocked him out of his boots.
But that's what I'm saying though, bro.
Dude, he came up with a barbed wire steel chair, man,
and a mullet.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's cowboy-ish. Come on, man.
Nah,
come on.
I like the blacked out Kenny.
Hangman.
I mean, yeah, Hangman. Sorry, I like the blacked out Hangman.
This is hatred.
I need. I'm all for myself.
Now.
Oh,
nah, they're getting ignored, man. He's been hating too much tonight for me. We find out for Collision, the Brawling Birds and Hazuki are teaming up against Athena, Billy Starks, and Diamante. Amen.
Yes.
Will Ospreay versus Daniel Garcia is added to tomorrow? Say less. Basically, sound like they're about to jump him out of the gang. And then we get.
You saw what I saw, right?
No, what?
Yeah, you see,
I was looking at Moxley.
Yeah.
We ain't even at that part yet. That's the next part.
Gotcha.
You're jumping. You a stone ahead. Be smarter than the drill, son. that's one of my basketball coaches saying when I was on JV. Come here. Don't be smarter than the drill. I didn't say go over there yet. Why are you turning? Come back here. Death Riders are cutting a promo outside the arena, and Derek's talking about Daniel Garcia staring at Moxley like, I don't know, like he was saying something like he was saying something real good. Like he was like, Moxley talking about a Continental Cup tournament. Am I misunderstanding this? Can someone fill me in? Like, did I? Because once again, it was loud in my house. So I'm like, wait, there's a tournament happening, Continental Cup. Are they doing a tournament to see who gets a shot at All In? Is this a tournament that's going to be happening for later? I was a little confused.
Yeah, I was a little confused with that one too. It didn't make sense as to what they were doing. Like, what was the premise for it?
Yeah, so you know what? Well, you know what? We're gonna just go right in here, and I'm gonna just type in Continental Cup and see if I can understand it. Let's see here. Just because I am curious what people were talking about when it came to this. Mox talked about Continental Cup multiple times in his promo outside the arena. The C2 will have a cup trophy later this year. I'm intrigued. That's what I'm wondering. Is it for later? Is it for now? So
that's a good question. I say probably for later.
Like I said, you can still call it the C2 and definitely get into it. So I don't know, but I like the ambition to try something different. So we'll see what happens with it during all of this. Thank you, Matt, for retweeting us. Is Mox in this cup? I don't know. AEW trademark Continental Cup a few weeks ago. I think this was the announcement. Hasn't been officially announced. Yeah, Moxley kept bringing it up, so I was like, oh, that's weird. They're doing a tournament for this. Who knows? But getting into this, I only have one extra item to talk about, but I want to promote this show coming up. They're going to have a show called AEW Dynamite Rebel Heart, and that show is actually, it's not Johnny Gargano. I know, that's what everyone thinks probably. It's actually for Rebel, who is dealing with ALS right now, and they said that they were going to do that. So they are going to have a show for her. I don't know if all the proceedings are going to her. It's just in dedication for her, but I'm hoping we see like Britt Baker on the show. Anyone she's friends with and cool with, like I just hope they have a really good show for her. So I think I love when AEW does stuff like this. I think it's such a good thing. It's so cool.
It is. It'd be nice for them to do that for Rebel because I mean that
ALS sucks.
yeah,
Like it's horrible.
ALS is horrible, and it's like you're watching your decline happen in front of your eyes because of it, and it just sucked so much on so many levels. But I'm wishing her all the best through all of it.
No doubt. No doubt. In your corner, Rebel. The John Cena Classic will be announced at the same time as the C2. Cut it out. I love the Continental Championship rules, but I've long said that I'd be good with the C2 having a trophy cup and the winner gets the title shot at Revolution. I'm on board with that 100%. I really wish they'd add Jeff Cannonball to it. Also, FALS. A few missing players from the All In build: Swerve, MJF, and Tekla. I think there's time, and I think, Derek, I know what they're going to do with each of them. The last two I got, Swerve's the one I'm like, oh, this could go different ways.
Fair enough.
We could see Swerve and Hangman.
Okay.
That's a simple one. MJF and Andrade seems like a layup to me. And then what do we do with Tekla? She still has the Artist of Stardom trios titles.
She does.
Why don't you have people come over for that? Or maybe you hire someone who used to hang out with Asuka, and you have a one-on-one match, Kairi Sane and Tekla. Don't know if they can do that. Don't even know if she's allowed to be called Kairi Sane, but it don't matter. I think that someone from Stardom is going to be doing it, or Tekla versus Suri. That's fine too.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tekla, someone's coming to get her.
Oh yeah. But if, I'm not mad at who you might get for it, but
if it's one-on-one, it's Kairi Sane. I think if not, it's going to be a trio from Stardom. If anything else, and that might be just to fit people onto the show. More women's matches. They ain't getting complaints out of me.
No.
Get in there and cook, man. I'm telling you, go in there and just wrestle your asses off and do the damn thing.
That's it.
Can't be mad at it. Main event segment, Derek, was Kenneth Tiberius Omega. Couldn't think of a good middle name for him. Kenny came and talked real quick before he puts the mic up to his lips. Here comes Will Ospreay. Bruv. He tells Kenny, Kenny says that this is something personal now, and he wants to say something to Will. Kenny mentioned on the show and says that he showed him at the pay-per-view when he hit him with the one-wing angel, like why he is who he is, basically. And he went like, yo, look, I know what you were about to do. You're about to put that bag over my head. He gave the exact explanation. Rob called this when we were watching the Redemption show. Like, he said that he saw him with the bag. You thought about doing that to me.
Right.
And some people don't play that. You even thought about it? You know who I am? Kenny Omega.
Right. Like, why are you crossing that threshold?
So, he always said he put the friendship before the title. And Kenny said that things can cut deep. And when he said, it looks like you gave up, Kenny was pissed about that. Like, he did not like that. You look like you gave up, Kenny. Yes. And it seems like those little friendly barbs are coming back. And it's like, well, you think you're better than me? This is turning into like one of those friendly rivalries, but they're talking big crap to each other.
But you know what, though? When they get to that point, it's going to be fire.
Dude, Kenny Omega started slapping Will, bro. Like, before Will could even get his words in, he started slapping him across the face. He slapped him like 6 times, and then Will was like, all right, that's enough, bro.
Right.
And he teased like he was going to hit him with the hidden blade, and Kenny falls back like, whoa, what's wrong with you?
Right.
We were slapping him, bro. What do you mean what's wrong with me? Derek, overall for you, man, like, how did this deliver? I know, because Will mentioned he loved the camaraderie of the Death Riders, and he basically did this whole, I'm going for the point. We're not good at penalties, but I'm kicking this one, and I'm gonna, basically get this goal. He should have probably made a football reference, but American football, but soccer's fine. And I understood what he was talking about. And then Kenny says that he was not going for that rip bag when he slaps him and Will slaps him back. Like all of that was fantastic work and great build up. Good emotion here for the most part. It can get melodramatic. Like if this isn't your thing, that's fine. But Derek, when they get in that ring, I think they're going to deliver huge at All In. I think Will wants New Japan Kenny. Like they need to have a New Japan Tokyo Dome style match here in England.
You know what? I believe that this match will be the one where when we try to catch our breath from what's happening, the action is going to start right back again. We won't get a moment of clarity of what's happening until maybe 15 minutes in. That's just how I feel. That's how I was started off because it was so much heat. And and when I say heat, I mean fire between the two, not just one person. I feel like if they take that in consideration, bring them together and tell them like, hey, listen, we're going to stretch this out over a 3-match series, and we're gonna hit it off the way we need to, just so we can bring everybody in and let them know, like, hey, if you miss this, that's your bad.
Yeah. Ospreay said that he doesn't want. Yeah, he wants Kenny at 100%. Excellent point, Clown. And I love that he said, yeah, Kenny's throwing stuff back in Will's face, 100%, because he's the old time veteran that's feeling threatened by the young guy. Like, what do you mean?
Yep.
And now they're saying, can Will pull the trigger? Will said, I will not hesitate to pull the trigger, but unlike you, I'm not going to do it from behind when he grabbed him for the one wing angel. He said, I'm going to do it right to your face. Excellent. I thought AEW doesn't tell stories. Never again do I want to hear this after the Willow and Monet segment and this. Yeah. After the Young Bucks, too.
Yeah.
We just had the World Cup over here, so we might as well play off of it for a few more months. The people in the country pretend that they care about soccer. Yo, terrible. Soccer is a beautiful sport. So that's the end of the show. I thought for Dynamite, thumbs up.
Yeah.
I was hoping we saw the Motor City Machine Guns there. We didn't. And that's okay. That's okay. And before we get ready to get on out of here, Derek, I don't know if you had a chance to see it, bro. New Day dropped a video. And I love it. They had like little dedications to the horns. The unicorns fell off of the horns fell off the unicorns. And they even had one with that was representing Big E. If you have not seen this, go to Austin Creed's social media pages, and they were up there and they were on it. I think a New Day could be coming to AEW by All In.
It's very possible that they do, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
I love it. Happiness is there. That's it, man. Daybreak. I love soccer myself. Yeah, we'll see what they do with New Day. We'll see if Motor City Machine Guns show up tomorrow night. Don't forget to catch me and Hub tomorrow over on HW Weekly. Like I said, talking all things SummerSlam, and we will run down that 2-night 6-match card, whatever they're doing. And we will. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they. It looks good on paper. You have potential here. It's what are you going to do with it while you have it, though?
That is a good question. You can definitely mess up a lot with just little.
Yeah, the broken unicorn for Big E sucks. I was cutting onions during that. Yeah. I love the New Day, man. Always been one of my favorite tag teams from the other side, man. But definitely be cool to see that, man. If you guys are new here, man, subscribe. Check out all of the channel videos that we have up. We got some old ones, some new ones. I do have one I'm going to try and sneak in and make. I do have a pro wrestling tee order coming soon, and I'm going to definitely, maybe I'll show you guys what I got. You know, maybe I'll do a video drop for that. If you guys think that's a good idea, let me know. I've been trying to make this video, but I just need to find 10 minutes of free time, and I'm just going to do it, make it the best that I can. It might be super simple, but I think you guys will enjoy. Yeah, check out me on Hub's channel tomorrow. we got all this goodness going, man, and looking forward to what we cook up for All In. So for myself and the man they call Derek, we are out for this episode. One.